At long last, you've got the op you've been looking for. You're an excited, brand new sailor, plunging into the bewildering world of yacht racing on a boat you've been envying for, like, forever. You're getting ready to get on board first time with your new skipper and crew. All you know so far is that you've been told to hang on to this rope and trim the sails, and you don't even have any scissors. You feel helpless when the skipper is frustrated by stuff not going so well. Yeah, I've got to do something, but I don't know what to look for. I'm not even sure where to sit. Oh, I don't want to blow this. Well, hold on. Even if you're brand new, I'll show you some things that will not only make your first time on the boat a hit with the skipper, but you'll be asked to come back on your dream boat and welcomed back as a valued team member, even if you don't know very much. As they say, come on down and join Sailing Team Tally-Ho, and we'll show you the big picture. Before we get started, just a little bit of confidence building. You see all of these boats? What do they all need? Why, they need crew, and that's where you come in. The demand is in your favor. All it takes is just a little determination. Okay, let's get started already. Number 1, when you make a commitment to a race, make sure you keep it. And be on time. Just know that if you're invited, the skipper has a plan for you on the team. It's not just a seat on a bus, even if it's just to keep the boat flat on a windy day the first time out. There is a lot that goes into planning a crew, even on a smaller boat. There's also a lot of setup as well. You'll make points with the crew if you're there helping out right with them, rather than hopping on the boat at the last minute when it leaves the dock. A good tip is to remember that skippers appreciate it if you consider their racing invite like a job interview. They like it when a crew member prioritizes things like potential traffic problems and other hang-ups. The worst situation is when the entire crew is sitting ready to go out and waiting for someone who's not answering their phone, and they don't know if they're just late or a no-show, while the whole rest of the fleet has already left the dock. Ask me how I know. Number 2, sell your skills honestly. Don't worry if you don't know something. There are 2 things I believe that cause most of the problems in this area. The crew member that thinks that they know more than what they do, and asserts that, and the crew member that refuses to engage out of fear or lack of interest. It's the misrepresentation that causes the most problems. I was a skipper on an offshore race where a supposedly offshore experienced crew member came aboard. We found out the first evening that this person very much misrepresented themselves. It actually put all of us at risk. If you've been honest and end up not going out on a particular event due to conditions, etc., you'll still be on the good side of the skipper and crew. Your honesty will have dividends. Before we go into the last 3 most important topics, if you like this content, please click on the subscribe and like. It really helps me to keep these going, and I do these for none other than the love of the sport itself. Thanks. Number 3, be a sponge. Cautiously seek to be autonomous as a crew member as soon as you can. When you get to know to do something, say, I'd like to do this, and then do it when you get the nod. Try to get away from having to be told everything what to do indefinitely. Ask questions when you don't know something, and there's time to answer it. Be mindful that the skipper's just a little busy though. You might want to save those until after the race. The skipper will appreciate being able to focus on more important things rather than telling you where to sit every moment. Eventually, you will learn why things happen the way they do and will not have to be told everything. For that, you'll be seen as a keeper. Number 4, communicate. I believe that crew communication is one of the most important ingredients of winning or losing. Clarity is paramount. When you are told to do something, like easing a sheet, many skippers, including myself on tally-ho, really like the aviation style of communication, where you repeat back a command given to you. Ease the spinnaker guy by 2 inches. The reply? Easing the guy 2 inches. Not just yeah or no response. It's also often productive just to say what you're doing, like trimming, if you are on the jib sheet, for example. It tells the rest of the crew that something changed, which may be a bellwether wake-up call, that they have some situational awareness to pay attention to as well. The fact that you are communicating in this way is a highly sought-after crew attribute. Last, but definitely not least, is be a team player. Regardless of the role your skipper puts you in, try to understand what his boundaries are and are not. Some of the most difficult crew situations occur when crew members decide not to do their job or to do someone else's. Not only does whatever is going on have a higher chance of getting messed up, but there will be unavoidably hard feelings as well. This includes standing by when someone else does your job for you, or when somebody else reaches in and finishes what you're doing when you didn't ask for it. They are both poisonous situations. If it's your job to douse the spinnaker, for example, listen to advice, of course, but take it and do it yourself. This lends itself to a harmonious chemistry with the crew, which I think is one of the most sought-after qualities of all. A crew that stays together starts to win races. So let's make this a wrap. How do we really get that reinvite and a steady crew spot on our dream team? Be on time, or even early for the event. Sell your skills carefully. Be a sponge. Soak up all the learning you can, and be autonomous. Communicate with clarity. And above all, be a team player. If you do all these things right out of the gate on your first time on board, I can almost guarantee they'll be begging you to come back, even if you're a beginner. And what about you skippers that are still here? What do you think? Put what you think I missed in the comments. See you next time.